If you really care about quality.
Card and a personalized message, and then look at the gift card right on the back. So that actually allows you to add gift cards to any of your store's offerings with just digital QR codes. So it's really easy to spread and share.
Who are you? Where are we? Because we're back on the Nice Fine Wholesale YouTube channel from ASD Market Week. We're doing cool people, cool products, and random podcasts that we still haven't named yet. So we're on episode 6, 7, maybe 8. Not sure yet. We're still taking this as it comes. But why are we here? Inked Greetings. Who are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Garett Betzing. I work here with Inked Greetings. We're based out of Phoenix, Arizona. Super excited to be here. This is our first trade show, actually. ASD has been fantastic.
We're first-time exhibitors as well.
Amazing.
High five.
Okay, so we got our new sticker here. They can't see it, but obviously it's a blast. We're loving it. So I'm with Inked Greetings. What we do, it's a print-on-demand automated greeting and gift card company, right? So you can go in, you can customize it, you can print it off, and it's a perfect gift, especially if you're like me and you have terrible handwriting, right? You can type out a message, give it to someone you care about for any event. You know, we've got holidays, birthday cards, we even got some adult humor cards,
Nice.
things like that. So it's,
all right,
it's fantastic.
print on demand. Give us a rundown. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Kiosk, print on demand. How does a retailer input that into their store?
Yeah, and it's actually super exciting. We have, just in this kiosk right here, we've got an inventory of 750 cards, right? So you can scroll through, you can select any of these that you want, right? We've got all of our categories right here. You can select a card, you can go through. Do you want me to give you a full rundown here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fantastic. So we can go through, let's say this one right here. I love you very much, right? It's a cute one, together forever.
It's punny.
Confirm, it is, very funny. Right here, you can click on this, you can type your message out, right?
Okay.
So click here, a whole place to type your message. You can add little cute emojis, things that you like.
Love, shit. All right, no, let's keep
We'll
going.
go back
I'm going to
to space.
ruin this joke.
No, you're good.
We love
What do you love?
returns.
Returns. There we go.
That's what we're all about in Nice
Yeah.
Fine Wholesale.
Yeah, give me returns and discounts, and that's what I'm here for.
Retailers don't like returns. We kind of like returns.
Perfect. So, we love returns, and we love them very much, right? You can sign it if you want. You go next. You have the ability to add a gift card to it. Now, super cool thing about this is that this gift card is going to print right on the back of your card, right? So you can scan it with your iPhone, your Samsung, right? It goes into your Apple Wallet, your Google Play Wallet, whatever.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
We got 160 of them.
It's like that, like a grocery store end cap gift card
Correct.
selection is
Correct.
just here.
But it has
This is the future, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. It takes up the same square footage as an end cap gift card display, but it has a full inventory of greeting cards in there as well, which normally takes up 2 aisles, right? So you can add this, it prints on the back of your card, you can scan the QR code, carry it around without having to carry the plastic credit card looking gift card and making your wallet all heavy.
Yep.
You go there, we'll go to the next one, and it comes right here out on the screen. You want to see a print?
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is sick.
Yep, so enter in our little show product code there. It's gonna come out, press
And
pay.
it's cheap too, $2.99.
Yeah.
Is that like a flat price for all the cards?
Yep, all our cards are $2.99. That was a big thing for us because our margins are so much better. We don't have to print the cards in China, ship them over here. So you go into a lot of grocery stores right now,
This is
retailers,
just a giant printer.
things like that. Correct. And we'll just put a fake email in here for time's sake. But if you go into a lot of those retailers, cards these days, it's $7, $8, $9, $10. I can't afford that. I want to buy a house sometime. I can't spend money on cards.
You're spending like 20 minutes just freaking browsing the aisles and categories and trying to find the right one for the right. So it's solving multiple issues here, I think,
Correct.
right?
Well,
consumer standpoint, retailing and merchandising standpoint, supply and demand standpoint.
It is. And it's like, oh, here it comes.
Sweet.
Amazing. So there's your card. Go ahead and fold that one over.
All right, $1 million question. And if you don't have an answer for this one, where's the envelope? Oh.
Yep.
And you get colorful choices.
Yeah, so we got white, pink, and blue,
sweet.
Just all the staples. But envelope right there. So
nobody really
comes
cares
with
about the envelope unless it's like a fancy wedding or something.
Correct. Yeah,
Sweet.
and listen, if you're doing a fancy wedding, we might not be for you, right? But we're for every day.
Of course.
You're having a celebration. You want to swing by and pick up a birthday card. You're already buying the person a present. You don't need to spend another $10 just on the card, right? So we've got options that lets the person know you care. You can put a gift card on it, and it's nice. Yeah.
All right, this is awesome. Bam. It took a little longer because my hands weren't occupied, but this is a pretty smooth process, as I would label it. All right, who is Inked Greetings for? Who are we talking to right now?
Sure.
Discount stores? Are we talking to normal people? Like, who are we trying to capture?
Yeah, well, and that's the cool thing about it, is that it works for everybody, right? I mean, you could be a convenience store that's open till midnight when all the other grocery stores that sell greeting cards are closed, and you can have people coming in to buy cards, right? You're driving home late.
Gas stations.
You just remembered it's your anniversary. Your wife's been planning it for months, and you just remembered today.
Yeah.
You can swing by and you can print a card.
It's not true. I am a good husband.
Okay, very good.
He's not using real life examples.
But yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're making things up, and we can go into that being the inspiration for Inked. But retailers, grocery stores, anywhere that sells cards, anywhere that wants to drive traffic, have additional things that are, bringing customer attention and bringing people back. They know they can get a card there. They know that they can kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, definitely. And it's easier, it's faster, and you can get a gift card through it.
Yeah.
I like it. So now I'm a retailer who wants to put this in my store. What are some pros and what are some cons, I guess?
Sure. We're going to start with pros.
Always.
Because I need some time to think up the cons.
Because there aren't that many, ladies and gentlemen.
There are. One of the big pros is that it's got a very small footprint, right?
Small footprint?
Yeah. I mean, what are we at? 9 square feet here?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
From a square foot perspective, you're wanting to maximize your sales per square foot, right? You can't have empty space. You don't want to be losing money.
Definitely.
So this is maximizing that because it's so condensed. It's so easy. And this is our one-sided example. We didn't bring one out, but we do have a 3-sided one also, so you don't have to be worried about people getting in line, taking up too much space, standing here too long. So that one has 3 screens, the printer on one side, right? So, I mean, that's a big pro. Another big pro, we work on a revenue split, right? So there's no out-of-pocket cost for you. We bring it.
Even to set the kiosk up?
No.
Really?
No, we take care of it all. So we bring the kiosk out, we install it, we get it all set up and running, and then we cut you a check every month.
And there's no leasing of the machine and maintenance agreements or contracts.
Well, and that's just part of it. It's the revenue split. We take care of that. We split it. You get a check, straight profit every month. Now, we do have varieties, right? Some people, they want to be able to manage it themselves, change the paper, the ink, whatever. They're confident they can train their employees. Sure, we'll give you a higher split then because we don't have to do it. Some people, they just want to buy the kiosk outright, right? So we'll charge just a very small percentage of that revenue split for ourselves. That's our software management, our card design. We update and add cards weekly, right?
Interesting.
But the main thing is, our most common one is nothing down. You don't have to buy the kiosk, nothing. We give it to you. We give you a split of the revenue because we want it as easy and as accessible as possible. We handle all the inventory. You don't need to input all the SKUs and handle with, shrinkage. Big problem in the greeting card industry. Because it's pretty easy to put in your pocket, your back pocket, anything like that, right?
Interesting. So let me piggyback off of this because this is a liquidation and reverse logistics channel. So we like talking supply chain and we like talking, what you just brought up about this, the fact that you don't have to stock as many SKUs, right? You were kind of telling me this earlier, and that to me that's huge because now a standard discount store who will carry greeting cards will now have to have 20, 30, 100 SKUs. Please expand, because
I mean, it depends. Some people just put them up seasonally. They got 30 Christmas cards to choose from. Some people, they got hundreds. And unless you're a big major retailer that has a pretty expensive partnership with Hallmark or American Greetings, I don't know if I can name drop on your channel, but
we do whatever we want on here.
Unless you're one of those retailers, you got to go in and you got to stock those yourself, right? You got to get everything loaded up. You got to account for the shrinkage. It's a huge manual process.
Yes.
And the same with the gift cards. Like, when was the last time you bought a gift card at a store? Do you remember?
A couple of weeks ago, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Loading up that gift card, it takes 3 swipes at the teller. Right? Takes forever. You got to go. You got to tell them how much it is. They swipe it once. They put your money on it. They swipe it again.
And you're worried that it might not even work.
Correct. So that is a big problem right now. Is gift card draining. I don't know how much you've heard about that. I think it's Massachusetts right now just created a lot. But people will go in and they'll go to the gift card rack, right? And they'll see all the cards. They'll copy the code off, take it home, load it to their Amazon account. And then they get a bing text on their phone, hey, $100 was just added to your Amazon card, right? They transfer.
Don't you have to activate that code
transfer that
first?
money out. So, no, not in these cases. They're copying down the code. They're saving it into their phone. And $8 billion annually in the U.S. is lost to that.
I thought you have to like the retailer has to activate that card in order
Correct.
for it to go through.
These people get a notification when that card's activated. They've got these numbers saved up. They get a text saying your card's been activated
so
and
this is
money
a
has been
scheme.
added to it.
Okay, I
Right.
see how
it's
okay.
a fraud scheme.
This
right?
is interesting.
So
interesting.
the gift card industry alone is a $330 billion industry. That's 8 times larger than the pizza industry in the United States.
Wow.
Right? 8 billion of that a year is lost to fraud through gift card draining.
Wow.
This prevents that. It's print on demand. You can't come in and steal the card codes before they're sold.
Sure. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 3 pros, 5 pros, 7 pros. Not sure. A lot of pros, not a lot of cons from what I'm hearing. Anything you can think of that buyer beware? We're gonna go with the no, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't. I'm
all
trying
pros.
I'm trying to be fair and be candid here. And think up any, but I mean honestly, it makes sense.
It
right?
really does. And I went to Japan for my honeymoon.
Okay. Very good.
And Japan is all kiosks, everything. Like you can order your lunch on a kiosk, like ramen in a fresh restaurant in a kiosk, like
they have nap
every
kiosks out
single
there now,
thing.
right?
What?
It's like a nap kiosk. Did you see that?
It's everything's a kiosk. Yeah,
In it.
you can have luggage storage at train stations. It's a kiosk. Like everything's a kiosk, and that's where the world is going nowadays. And
It is.
this is all right. So let's go through it again. Lower cost to hold because now you're not holding inventory in your possession pretty much.
Right.
It's on demand. It's literally print on demand.
Yeah. Imagine you have 150 Christmas cards and it's January 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're
now
not
you're
super
sitting
excited.
on that. Yeah. You're sitting on that for the rest of, and now your employee has to touch it 15 times and move it here, and then you lose count, and then something else happens, and now
Right.
15 of them get damaged, and yada yada, and it's just a painful process. Okay.
Exactly.
What else? Revenue split
Yep.
and no maintenance costs,
Super
pretty
simple.
much.
No maintenance costs. We're covering that. That's part of the split, right? You're paying us
So
money
if
for
my
a reason.
printer goes down or my kiosk goes down, you guys, I'm sure you have a customer support line along those
We do,
lines.
definitely.
And then what about like how is this available all over the country?
Yeah, it is, definitely. We're based out of Phoenix, but like I said, we handle the shipping, the installation. So, if you're out there, you're a retailer, you have space, you're either already in the greeting card industry and you want to diversify a little bit, save some space, have more cards, test this out, or if you don't have greeting cards yet and you're just interested, I want something that's going to drive traffic, something that's going to bring people in. A really cool thing that we have here is the QR code scanner. You can order a card online, right? We give you a QR code and say, here's the closest inked kiosk to you.
Sure.
Customer can walk in, scan the code, boom, spits out the card, and now they're in your store, right? And so we're really excited about that. It's just another way to get people in stores.
This is awesome. This is really awesome. Anything else you'd like to add?
I think that we've about summed it up. Really, all it is, it's great for the customer because there's a diversity in cards and a convenience of the gift card on the back. You get it in your phone. You don't have to carry the plastic around. And there's a convenience to a retailer. You're saving square footage.
Yep.
You're able to have something that's exciting, that brings people in, and that makes you money without any upfront initial investment or inventory problems. So
Beautiful.
we're really excited about that and excited to keep growing. This is our first show. This is your first show.
Yeah. And so how was your experience? Let's go into that a little bit before we end.
Man,
Before we wrap it up, how was the first exhibition? How was the booth experience? Any tips and tricks?
Yeah. Well, it's tiring. I knew it was
I'm
going to be
so
I knew it
tired.
was going to be tiring, but nobody told me like the exhaustion.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Like I think I can count on one hand the amount of sleep that I had in the first 2 days here. Right.
That was your mistake.
Well, yeah, I know.
I didn't party like an animal, all right?
Man, I didn't think that I was either. And they're having like ASD club nights, right? I'm like, oh, it's like a cool.
We are hitting the club tonight. Are you going?
I might be too tired.
Now
I'll
he
let you
is.
know. I have your number, but I'm like, I thought this was a networking event at this club. No, just a club. It was a blast.
It's just
It
a
was
club.
wonderful.
It's
But
just a club paid for by ASD Market Week.
ASD
Shout out
has
to them.
been fantastic. Stephanie with ASD, she's wonderful, right? I mean, everything's been great. It's such a good experience for us. And,
Sweet.
And we're excited.
Sweet.
We'll be coming back.
There we go. Any tips for attendees? Anything you've noticed from people that walk the show? Anything that you would like to point out that would make maybe their experience better or your experience better?
Yeah. ASD does a really, really great thing with the color coordinated badges. Right?
Oh.
You know who the buyers are.
I didn't even pick up on that.
You know who the buyers are. You know who the vendors are. So you can see somebody walking
I'm
around.
always reading it. Oh my God.
No, look at the color. So
Jesus
the
Christ.
blue ones here, they're buyers, right?
You
They
gotta
could be a
wonder how I
retail
get through
rep.
life sometimes.
It could be whatever. Those are the ones that if you're a displayer, you see the buyer coming through,
Sure.
smile, flag
Yes,
them down, see
yes,
what's going on,
yes.
right? I have a pink badge. I have a kiosk. I don't have any retail space, nothing like that. I'm not buying things.
Yeah.
Right? That's not why I'm here.
Yeah.
People notice that. Nobody's pulling me out of the crowd. Nobody's saying, hey, do you want to buy this? Do you want to stock your store?
Yes,
Because they know I don't have one.
They're not
Right?
wasting their energy
Yeah.
on it
So-
because energy is
So efficiency
scarce
is a big
resource.
thing. We're already tired. Make sure you're targeting the right people. And then just obviously smile and have fun.
That's
right?
what we were talking
know?
about
Yeah.
with some other people that come to the booths and to the show with intent.
Mm-hmm.
Plan ahead.
Correct.
Plan out your routes even. I know it sounds a little wild, but this place is massive. Literally massive. You're going to be walking 20, 30, 40,000 steps. The running joke at this point with Nice Find is that you got to get like comfortable shoes. That's like the number one tip.
Correct. Yeah.
Get good shoes for the show because
Yeah.
your feet are going to be killing you.
It
You're
is.
putting in a lot of miles. And yeah, intention. Just don't waste people's time. Nobody likes to get their time wasted. Prepare.
Yeah.
Prepare and you'll have a way better experience, way better show, and you'll probably make way more money. So
Yeah.
anything else you'd like to add? Where can people find you guys? If I want to put this in my store, in my 7-Eleven, in my convenience shop, how do I get in touch with Ink Greetings?
Yeah. I mean, you can follow us on social media. Ink Greetings. You can go online, inkgreetings.com. Everything's there. You can reach out to us. I'm Garrett. We have an amazing team, right? You can reach out to Sammy and Andrew, the founders. You can reach out to Autumn, who's our COO. She's fantastic, handles all the logistics. Or you can reach out to Josue, who's also great. He handles a lot of retailer relations. And we all know our stuff. We're a small team, so it's pretty easy to get a hold of someone that can
Small
do it.
but mighty.
Yes,
Small but mighty. That's
indeed.
like us.
Yeah, so we're rolling out and we're excited. And
Sweet.
yeah.
And I wish you guys the best of luck. This is an amazing product. It really is. And this series of interviewing cool people, doing cool things at the ASD Market Week the name is almost there. We haven't figured it out yet, but we will by the time this video launches. So look up Ink Greetings. If you're a discount store, this is a great solution. You're going to save money, you're going to make money, and you're not going to have to deal with the bullshit that you sometimes have to deal with.
Yeah.
This makes it easier. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Ink Greetings info is going to be in the description, and follow us along. Thank you guys all so much. See you next time.